Avengers! Assemble.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's the Pre-Avengers here, guys, and welcome back to another Marvel Future Fight video. Today we're back with the brand new game mode, Otherworld Battle. So if you didn't know, this update, we did release an Otherworld Battle, brand new game mode, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the game mode, and I'm going to give you my sort of, not first impression, but my outlook on it, whether I think the game mode is fun, whether I think the rewards are, well, rewarding, and how long I think it'll last, or if I think it is long sustainable. So how do you say it? Long lasting. I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to think of. Long self-sustaining, something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. So first of all, this is a PvP game mode. You have a team of 5 characters that you can set up, and it's not very restrictive at all. It doesn't have any restrictions. There are just some buffs and whatnot that rotate every season. So yes, there are seasons. Every season is 2 months, which is ridiculously long. That's my first complaint. But every season is 2 months, as you can see right here. Where I'm clicking by that question mark, it says season resets in 47 days and 18 hours. So yeah, that's ridiculously long. And because there is a season, there of course is a battle pass. I'll tell you right now, it is not worth leveling up, paying crystals, or buying it. The battle pass. Some of these rewards are good, but it's not really worth the money. I would just play it and level it up to get the free rewards. I'm currently at level 22, and the max is of course 100. But yeah, the free rewards are pretty sweet as well. So let's first go over the funness of the game mode. So first of all, I'll be honest with you guys. It's not my most favorite game mode to play. It is only my favorite game mode to play because of rewards. That would be the only reason why it would be my favorite. But overall, it's not my favorite game mode because it's kind of the same thing over and over again. So let's go ahead and just check out a quick battle here. So you have your 5 characters. You go in, you find a team you want to fight. Let's go ahead and fight this team because they don't have any tier 4s. We should hopefully be able to win if RNG is on our side. But it is a very RNG based game. First of all, it's autoplay, plays completely by itself. You don't do anything at all. And it is just like the Battle World events. It's literally the exact same thing, except for a new arena. So otherwise, it's complete copy and paste. The only new thing is the arena. And we are unfortunately getting absolutely slapped by this team. We haven't even taken out one of the characters, and all we have left is Gore, because they're all characters that have double lives. So yeah, we lost. Okay, that's unfortunate. Now, my only problem with this game mode about why it's not fun is because it's the same teams over and over and over again. You never see any sort of diversity in the teams. It's always Hulk, Spider-Man, Gore, Jean, Thanos. Those are the main 5. And then they have some iterations where you have a Wasp in there for support, a Colossus for support, an Adam Warlock just to get another kill, a Carnage because of his undead passive. But then other than that, it's the same exact teams. And what does that sound very similar to? Like, I'll tell you if you don't know. It sounds exactly like Timeline Battle. Those are the exact same teams for Timeline Battle, except Ancient One's in there. And we don't see her as much in the Otherworld Battle, but she still comes up as well. But it's literally the exact same thing as Timeline Battle, except now you have all 5 characters that are in the meta of just one-tapping everyone. So if I search here, we're not going to see any iteration at all. Carnage, Jean, Wasp, Spider-Man. The only character I will say that surprised me that has been in the meta a lot for this game mode is Cersei. She has been coming up a lot, and that transcendent skill does kick butt. So she's a pretty diverse character, but otherwise, it's the same thing over and over again. Hulk, Thanos, Gore, Jean. Some people run Sentry still. I don't know why. Sentry gets clapped. Spider-Man, Gore, Jean, Thanos, Jean, Hulk. Okay, this one's a little odd. I've never seen this before. Ant-Man and Venom. But for the most part, guys, If you look at the top teams, look at this: Carnage, Jean, Gore, Spider-Man. Carnage, Jean, Spider-Man. Carnage, Jean, Spider-Man, Thanos. Jean, Thanos, Gore, Spider-Man. So yeah, there's not a lot of diversity. It's really the same characters over and over again. So that's my only problem. I would enjoy it more. Only use your character one time, because then that makes you really use your entire roster. They said in the patch notes that this game mode would make you use your whole roster, when in reality it only makes you use 5 characters, because you could just use your best 5 characters for PvP over and over and over again. So that's my only complaint as far as it being fun. I feel like if that was the case, it'd be a whole lot more fun and I'd enjoy playing it. But otherwise, it does get kind of boring after a little while. And we're only a week in, so yeah, it's kind of upsetting that it's already boring. But what does make the game mode really fun, and the positive about the game mode, is the rewards. So if you're expecting this video to be a guide on the new growth system, X of Swords, that's not what this is. We're going to have a separate video for that. We're just breaking down the brand new game mode, Otherworld Battle, which, by the way, it's abbreviated OWB. So if you see that on Discord, see that in the YouTube comments, whatever, that's what it means. That's what it stands for. Anyways, let's go into the shop, because this is where it matters. So first of all, you get these things called Warrior Mementos, and you can buy buffs. For example, I have one on my Jean, and you can see that when you go in to search an opponent. Actually, I can check, I think, without having to fight someone. Yeah, here we go. You can see right here, I have a Purification on my Jean Grey. And is my audio still going through? I'm not sure. Anyways, you have buffs and whatnot that you can buy, but that's not the best part, because the buffs do help a little bit in winning battles. But what you really want to spend these mementos on are some of the upgrade items and materials. For 40,000 mementos, you get a CTP chest, which is insane, guys. That's a crazy one that they completely left out of the patch notes. I don't know how they didn't drop this. Would have got people even more hyped. But that is a great choice. Obviously, it takes a little time to get the mementos. We're almost a week, and I've only got 7,000. But that means in a month, you can easily get one of these, maybe a little more, depending on what rank you are and whatnot, because it does matter, which we'll get into later. But you can also get an Odin's Blessing chest, which is nice, and then a Sword of the Unknown. We'll get into that in the growth system video. But then you have other rewards, like more of the growth system stuff we'll talk about later. Tier 3 materials and Tier 4 materials, like we talked about last time. You can save tons of time getting on your tier 4s by buying Carnarium or Soul of the Fault Line. You shouldn't need Life Seed. You get plenty of that from War Boss Legend, but if you need it, I guess. But it does cost 7,000, and we have enough for it. And here's my advice. If you decide to go with the tier 4 option, because people are really going to realistically either save for the CTP chest or they're going to go for the tier 4 materials. So if you take the tier 4 material route, all I'm going to say is make sure to buy the one you're low on. For me, it is plain obvious that I am way behind on Soul of the Fault Line. I couldn't clear the game mode back when it first came out. Now I can easily 3 times, 4 times, however many. But back then I couldn't, but I could clear War Boss Legends. So I was getting tons of carbs and not enough souls. So my ratio is crazy here. I have way more souls. I have 11K and then 11K carbs and 2K souls. So I clearly need more Soul of the Fault Line to be able to tier 4 more characters, because I have the books, I have the Life Seed, I have the carbs. It's literally just souls. So in this case scenario, I clearly need to buy the Soul of the Fault Line. But if it's the other way around and you have way more souls and less carbs, then you need to buy the carbs. If you're about in the middle, you may not need to buy any. You know, you could probably go spend it on the CTP chest or tier 3 materials if you need that. But it's all up to you. It's really your decision making. But 300 souls saves me 2 days worth of GBR. So I am, of course, going to go ahead and buy that. Boom. So now I should be at 2,300 souls. And yes, we are a little bit higher because I had some left over. Let me just double check. Yeah, it didn't go to your inbox, go straight to your inventory. Very nice. There you go. It saves me 2 days of GBR, and it only took me, it's Sunday, the update dropped Tuesday, so that means it took Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's about 4 days it took me to get 7,000 mementos, and boom, we get already to buy souls. Now, the thing is, you can only buy these twice every month, so in about a week, I should be able to have enough to buy more, but then after that, I'm going to have to wait till the 47 days are up to be able to buy some again. And in that case, I'll probably just start saving for the CTP chest. because that would probably be the next best option. So the rewards are great. They nailed it on the rewards, 1,000%. One of the most rewarding game modes there are. I love it so much. That's mainly why I keep playing this game mode. But then let's get into the ranks. They do have ranks just like Timeline Battle. We got Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Vibranium, and Challenger. I am currently sitting in Platinum, the very edge. I just got in there today. It is a little challenging, but so the thing is you have 5 available reward counts. And basically, I can't show you because I already used my 5 for today, but you get some of the materials for the brand new growth system out of those 5 and the mementos. But then after the 5, you can continue fighting like I just did and continue getting a higher rank and get more challenges done. And honestly, the challenges is what gives you the most tokens and rewards. So make sure you're doing these. Take a look at the seasonal, weekly, and daily, and make sure to get these done all the time. Get the dailies done, of course, every day. Get the weekly and seasonal done before those reset. The weekly does resets on Saturdays, by the way, so keep an eye on for that. You probably saw that already this weekend. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this video out before because we had all the Star-Lord stuff going on, of course. But that is what you need to know about the reward count. You don't get anything else, just Battle Pass levels and the challenges, but those are still very nice. And obviously, you still get points to rank up, and that's how I'm in Platinum. If I had just played the 5 every day, I'd probably be in Gold, maybe Silver, but because I've been playing extra, I've been getting to Platinum. The other thing is you do actually get attacked, and you get either defeats or victories from defense. So people will actually attack you. So like if I'm attacking someone, this person will either get negative or plus if I win or if they lose, affecting your points as well. And that's where it'll show you 32 wins, 20 defeats will also count from your defenses. So everything matters. Your team matters 100%. You can't just leave some random team on there. You really need to make sure you have your best PvP team. And like I said, the basis is Thanos, Jean, Spider-Man, Gore, Carnage, maybe Sentry, Adam, and then either Wasp, Colossus, or Ancient One for support. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you have a set of team like that, then you're chilling. You're going to kill everyone else. Obviously, Tier 4s is going to matter, so it might be time to look at some Tier 4 PvP characters. It's definitely going to have to be time for me to look at some more of those because I only have 2 right now. But yeah, that's pretty much what you need to know. Otherwise, it's just there's no really ranking is the only thing I want to talk about. In Timeline Battle, you can see where your other friends and alliance members are ranked, and I would kind of like that feature with this game mode as well. Like I can see where my alliance members are at and where my friends lists are at. I wish I could do that with Otherworld Battle, but otherwise, I just feel like they need to make more restrictions, or they need to make it so you can only use the characters once. And if you don't know what I mean by restrictions, like in Timeline Battle, it's not too bad, but they do have certain restrictions and recommendations. Like this week, they only restricted Hulkbuster. Obviously, it needs to be a lot bigger than that if it's going to make an impact on people's rosters. It needs to be one of these 5 characters, maybe 2, maybe 3, to make things a little bit more interesting. But otherwise, they nailed it with the rewards. The ranking's really nice. I almost forgot. The rankings do show you, do give you seasonal and weekly rewards. I thought I was done. My bad. It's the second ending. We're not done. So in the red, it'll show seasonal. Those are the rewards you'll get at the end of the 47 days. And then weekly are the rewards you'll get every Saturday. So bronze, obviously, is going to have the lowest. Then it gets higher and higher and higher. And, of course, you're looking mainly at those mementos. We'll talk about the other stuff when it comes to the growth system. But you're mainly looking at those mementos to get your Tier 4 rewards, to get your CTPs. But obviously, if I had stood in bronze, I'd be getting weekly 900 mementos. But instead, I'm getting 1,400. And then same with seasonal, we'd be getting 2,200. Now in platinum, we get 3,500. So it's a big 1,000 difference. So you definitely want to climb. It's not about tanking like in Timeline Battle to go get free crystals. You do want to climb. And of course, the other big reward is getting those crystals seasonal. At platinum, you'd be getting 140, and at bronze, you get 500 or 550. So it's not as much crystals as we initially thought, and it's only monthly or seasonal. Sorry, not even monthly. It's seasonal. Those 47 days, of course. Ah, man, they keep biting me in the butt. But they're still obviously going to help a lot. More crystals will help no matter what. So yeah, climb higher, keep fighting, get all the challenges done, save your mementos for either CTP or Tier 4 materials, and we'll get into the new growth system in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick guide. Obviously, There might be more to unfold, more to talk about as this game mode continues to get tested, continues to get played, as I continue to learn it more. But for now, this early kind of guide video, this is what we know. This is what I wanted to let you guys know. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys are playing this game mode. And if you are, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.